Yo, what's good? Welcome back. If this is your first time here, I go by DJ Focuz. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a beat for Kanye West. So let's get into it. All right, so for the first instrument, I'm gonna go with keyscape, and I'm just gonna pick like a basic piano. So let's just go with the first one that's here. So for the melody, I'm gonna try to do something very simple so you guys can follow along. So I'm gonna try to make the melody a little bit dark, like sad type. So the tempo is a little bit too fast, so I'm gonna change that right now. I'm gonna go for like something like 95 or 94. All right, so I'm liking the melody. I'm gonna insert this keyscape to channel 1. So now that I have this here, I'm just gonna add like gross beat, and I'm just gonna add something random. Let's see. So I'm just gonna add this, and let's add RC20. So I'm gonna bring the noise down and the wobble up, and then distortion. I'm gonna leave this alone, and these other ones I'm gonna leave them alone too. So let's hear what we got so far. All right, so now that we have that, now the next thing I'm gonna add atmosphere, and I'm gonna go for a bass. So this is the bass sound I'm going with right here. And for the bass sound, I'm just gonna follow the lower octave. All right, so now that we have this, now I'm gonna hit Control and then the up arrow to bring them up an octave. All right, so now that we have that bass, I want to add another bass, and that bass sound, I want it to be like a synth. And for that, we're going to use atmosphere again. All right, so here's the bass sound that I found. All right, so this sounds really dope, but the thing is, I'm not liking this sound right here. So I'm going to take this off, and now we got a whole different sound. Sounds like something Mike Dean and obviously Kanye West would use, so I'm going to use it. So I'm going to mute this bass right here, and I'm just going to work with this one right now. And I'm also going to follow the lower octaves, and I'm also going to be overlapping some of my keys so you can get that slide effect. All right, so I'm liking that. So I'm going to add this to channel number 3. So I'm going to add that to channel 3. I want to add an effect to it, and I'm going to add this love filter. So this is what it sounds so far with the love filter. And this is what it sounds without the love filter. All right, so now that we have this, now the next thing I want to add like a choir. So I'm going to grab that from Omnisphere again. So I'm just going to go to human voices right here. I'm trying to go for like something like a female voice though. So here's some pop. So this is what I want right here. So I'm just going to follow my octaves again. So for this as well, I want to add a love filter. I don't want it to be overpowered. All right, so I'm liking that. So now the next thing I'm gonna add another omnisphere. And for this sound, I'm gonna go for like some strings now. So these are the strings I'm going with, and I'm just gonna copy and paste my main melody. And then this is what I have so far. All right, so now that we have this, I'm gonna add one more last instrument, and that's gonna be like a violin. And for the violin, I'm gonna go with contact. All right, so this is what I have so far. All right, so now that we have that, now the next thing I'm gonna do the drums. So basically this is it. This is how you make a beat for Kanye West. I did like a gospel type beat, and here's the final beat. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm out.